Hello. Hello. So it is pouring rain here in Bali, which has kind of killed some of my plans for the evening. Planning to go get dinner later, but for now I'm just going to finish up some things I was working on with the wish list button. So, taking a bit of a break from another problem, just to feel like I'm making a bit of progress and get my brain going. And that is just putting the infrastructure in place for the game to have a or a demo mode rather. It needs a game mode right now too. That's completely busted. Yeah, this whole system's busted. It's so busted. Oh, and I changed some of the density settings. Anyways. Yeah, so one of the things that the game does, as many games do, when Unity wakes up, is has a lovely modal at the top of the game. Just, hey, welcome to the game, welcome to early access. This was put in place a while ago. I'm changing how this works though. And part of that is the game has different modes, which means the game compiles with different scripts, which are called a daemon, which is just sort of I guess an application configuration script, custom piece of logic that'll keep track of how long the demo's been running and when to reset it, and also just changing what modals load at the beginning. So right now the modals are hard coded in the game handler, so you can see that early access modal preloaded or like hard coded here, and I want to change that. So I've been working on, or I've just been adding a quick little demo or a full game daemon that will show some modals on the first game run. And yeah, that's gonna I'm moving the game handler stuff here so that this is the thing that makes the modals, and just basically a different version of this is injected into the game based on the build configuration. So, oh, and I didn't end up using this wishlist URL, which is good. Rona, it's pouring rain outside. I don't know why she wants to go out. Okay, so demo game we're gonna work with the full game daemon right now. I'm gonna grab the game handler. There's probably better ways for me to do this. This just makes sense in my brain. So let's go to the full game daemon. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do modal. What is this? Modal data? Yeah, modal data. Modal data. Get first run modal into early access modal. And basically I just want this. I mean, I should probably get the reference. So this could just be return. But there is some services that are needed here. So hang on, this may be more complicated than I thought. Actually, maybe this is not the best way to do this. Hang on. So this actually needs a few things. It needs the system service. It needs, yes, let's grab the system service. system service. It needs, I think the demo game, yeah, it already said it needs the UI service. Play audio on open. It needs the audio service, surprisingly. Okay. Audio service. Audio service. Okay, so let's see. On wishlist button press. Doesn't matter. Because at this point they'd already own it. May I give it away for free? Yeah, let's just leave it. Okay, so okay, so this is over here. Oh, sorry. Should I move my face? Oh. I think it just needs to look like this on first game run. I mean, on wishlist button press, we might as well just do system service dot show open Steam page. There's another cat outside. Go get him. we'll deal with that later. Got some ants coming in. Okay, so yeah, implement that. This doesn't need to do anything. So I could potentially add more modals here and have them chain into things, which I might do with the demo version. Go get them. Go beat them up. Yeah, this is DYSTOPIKA. Continue. Confirmation. Hang on, be right back. There's another cat harassing my cat, which was proving to be a bit distracting from the programming. Okay, so this is good. I can go revise this, copy later, probably when I move it to the localization system. Yeah, okay, I think this looks good. So now let's go back to the game handler and let's pull this out. So right now, this doesn't exist anymore. Boom. Which means I don't need this anymore. So if the player, actually let's just copy this whole thing. I feel like my face is very big. Hang on. Except I feel like Hang on, I think I need a few actions here. I need action on yeah, because there's actually a few different steps here. Like it's like, oh, if it's this case, I want to do this. So maybe this should be a bool. Yeah. Try first run. So here, let's just get rid of this for now. This for now. Get rid of this. So try first run. Action. On done first run. This is not the most elegant thing ever, but like if it has the key, if it whenever I'm streaming, things seem to be funky. Modals. If there's no key modals, it is the first run, so we're going to, alright, and over here, not the first run. Okay, so this is going to is the first run, return true, return false. So if it is the first run, we want to show welcome modal on done first run. Items. Okay, so this we're gonna have to move to the interface. Wait, what was the whole thing? What was the whole signature? We'll try first run. Replace it with this. Okay, modals key. It's probably better use of it. Modals key. It's all looking good. Okay, so let's go back. Let's inject the daemon here. Inject private. It's this application daemon. Realistically, this might be an application handler, something. I don't know. Am I even doing anything with the application handler? No. No, of course not. Whatever. Okay, so let's call this the game daemon. Okay, so let's do initialize. So if game daemon dot try first run start game. So we want to do this. I'm worried this is going to put things I feel like there's some weird ordering stuff that might happen here. Otherwise, just start the game. Okay, so this is done. But we need this to happen too. And I think it needs to happen after that. Now this is dead. So, in theory, I'll have to go see which daemon I'm actually injecting. And now I see a problem with demo daemon. Demo daemon, because I should probably Come back to this. Application installer. Which one is it? It's doing the full game daemon right now, which is good. That's what we want. So the daemon, I don't know, this is my own like bizarre naming convention for things over the years. Daemons are kind of like a controller, like high level application state controller. So it's not really being used heavily in this game, in Dystopica, because the game states of Dystopica are very simple. Like, it's loading screen, game, and the game state has two substates, which is like building and then like photo mode. That's, and maybe like the pause menu, but that's it. Like, there's just not enough going on, whereas like a bigger game would have a lot more. But like, it just, a lot of the time in game development, you just sort of need your application wrapped in something that's not like a configuration file. It's more just like, I want a script, like I just want to write a script for the overall logic behavior without having a bunch of like if statements everywhere, like, oh, if this platform do this, if this platform do this. I just want to have like one central control where just there's a bunch of Boolean flags, like, is this a timed demo? Does this have like modals that it needs to show? And I call that a daemon, and I use an interface to be able to just quickly, at the top of the application, inject different versions of it. So it's great for like, hey, I want to make a one-off demo for like a showcase for a conference. I can just very quickly write up a new script, and it sort of will orchestrate a new app if I've done the configuration work. So right now I'm just moving what used to be the early access notification from the game manager into this new system. And it works. My cat's upset with something. Who are you pissed at? Is Kevin back? Okay, so that seemed to work. Continue. The game starts normally. I think the toolbar was hidden. Let's just play again and make sure. Yeah, so it started right in. Voids, clear player prefs. And it just checks in the player prefs, like, has it got modals to show. And like, you could do other fun stuff, like if the game was networked, like I wanted to be able to push modals to the players, like a stack of them, like, hey, there's a new patch update or whatever, like pull it remotely. I could do that here as well as a part of the full game controller. It could dynamically pull data and like just run a stack of modals at the start of the game. So that I believe worked. I wasn't even looking at it. Yeah, for access, the menu's hidden. I can't move anything. Continue. Sick. Actually, come to think of it, now that I'm streaming again, I should maybe add another button just to go to the live stream. I think there's a Discord button here that works. Yeah, the Discord button works. Press F8 at any time to give feedback. I think that works here. Does that work here? It works here. That's pretty sweet. I love it. Okay, so maybe let's flip this around. Let's also set up the demo version. And yeah, wrap this up. So this is probably going to look very similar to the full game daemon. What are we doing here? So the demo length, full game modals, we'll call it demo modals. Maybe I should just add it. No, overthinking it. I could add, like, just get a type of to string as part of the key, and that would maybe simplify it, but I don't know if I care about it that much. I'm sorry, I'm just taking a look at something. That's not updated yet. Okay. So this doesn't need the, or no wait, this will need the UI service in a second. So all this stuff's going on. End demo. Actually, I could even try the end of the demo right here. I'm gonna do that. That's exciting. Okay, so try first run. If see if it has the modals key. Show welcome modal, which is going to be this one. And I need to bring in audio service. Just kind of I should probably move that back to the game handler. Okay, so DYSTOPIKA. Thank you. Welcome to the DYSTOPIKA demo. Thank you for trying our demo. So the other thing is I don't know if I want to leave the demo open to feedback. So there might be like, I might have already done it actually. Is there like an allow feedback? No, but that'll be a part of the polish. Expired. Somewhere I was doing the, I think it's in the pause menu handler. I'm doing like, yeah, get divide by 60. And be sure to wish list. Okay, so there's going to be continue. I can't remember what order I want to put these in. New wish list. I don't need the auto service. Unfinished, not unfinished. It's not going to force close the modal. It's going to basically on wishlist button press. On wishlist button press. Tempted to add live stream stuff here, but that might make it a bit much. Okay. I think that'll do it. But let's do void. Well, let's just see if that works as planned. So let's go to the application installer and let's change this to the demo game daemon. I'll get some other tooling set up here eventually, just to be able to switch back and forth in the the editor quickly. But let's okay, so this should welcome to the DYSTOPIKA demo. wish list on Steam. I'll maybe clean this up later. Let's give a bit more punch to that wish list button. Can't remember, did I add more stuff here? Action on clicked. Options, did I not? Hang on, model data option. Countdown time on body like clink, play audio on open, show shade. Now let's see. It's just text and on click. I can't. Is it just like a style thing? Hang on. I think it might be the styles are hard coded based on the position. Might be fine. Oh no, there. Okay. That's weird. I feel like I did something different there. There's shade. Clicked text wish list on Steam. Yeah, I mean that seems like modal data option. I could put the style here, but where is the UI service? Find new resolution. Huh. Well, that's a bummer. Where's the modal handler that actually sets that up? The buttons. Add listener. Children. Options data text. I could. Okay, no, this is a can of worms for that, for styling the buttons. I think I made a choice not to do any of that. Interesting. Should this force close? Hang on, let's go back. I want to see this again. I'll fix this copy later. But let's see if we can do the end thing. So let's do one, and let's make a copy of show welcome modal. Show end modal. Thank you for playing. Maybe this will be a custom modal. Show modal. I think because I allow prefabs in here too. At least I could. Show custom prefab, yeah. And be sure to wish list. Actually, this one might be small. Okay, so let's do show end modal. Or kill app, maybe. Kill app, maybe. Yeah, I'll just do that. Kill app, maybe. Debug log warning. Ending application. End demo, show modals, on game first run. So we want to kill this, because we don't need it anymore. Small modal, and I think that'll be cool. So we're gonna just try this out. We're gonna do just 1 minute. I'm gonna tick. I'm gonna tick, 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 tick. And then I'll end demo. So I shouldn't be able to, hang on, so on body link clicked. I don't need this. On force closed, don't need this. Play audio open, don't need that. Show countdown, don't need that. Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot, see what happens. Welcome to the Dystopika demo. Hang on, it should, now that I think about it, private pool is started. So that'll start off. Oh, which means I need a timer. Private, what does this return, a double? No, float. Private float time since startup. If time since startup is that, if is started, time since startup equals time real time since startup. Not super elegant, but it works. So the hang on, so is started equals true. Yeah. So there we go. Play. Okay, so continue. And now we wait. I somewhat regret making this timer so long. Hang on. First, I want to do also just debug log time since startup, so I know how long we are. And let's just make this like 0.2. What? Hang on. So 10 seconds. Why is this not ticking? Why is this not ticking? Because I guess the application daemon. I guess it doesn't like that. Hang on. I mean, this is not using initialize or tick, so whatever. is started, or is it just not getting unfinished? Is started. Oh, is started equals true. There we go. So now, and thank you for playing, except it's going to keep spawning it forever and ever and ever. So, hang on. So that's if, an easy way for me to stop this tick. Whatever, just a bool, private bool, demo has ended, sorry, that's false, and demo has ended equals true. True. Demo has ended equals true if it's that, and demo has ended. So demo is not ended, then do that. Otherwise, do that. Endeds. Boom. Now I kind of wish I left that debug login. Okay. That's very abrupt. Why didn't you put the other option in? Show end modal. Continue. Oh, it should have wish list on Steam. And let's make this large because it's got some panache. Do I just have large and small, or is there? Yeah. Okay. That's all good. Neat. And I can't click anything. So maybe let's is time limited, show wish. Ooh. That felt really fast. That felt really fast. Okay. Let's just make sure. So we're gonna wait just a few seconds here just to make sure the demo end is not being triggered. It's not, so let's continue. But the if is started equals false. Oh, because it's real time since startup. That's why. It's real time since startup. So this is all fine. It's just private loan. Initial modal time. So demo length time since startup minus initial modal time. Initial modal time equals. I think that'll fix it. So let's maybe just add the debug back in. Debug log time since startup. Wait a minute, no. Got clear my prefs. Okay, good, so that's not running. Let it run for a couple seconds. Okay, continue. Okay, good, the clock started there. Doing its thing. If I do this, demo resets very soon. Love it. Love it. Fantastic. Okay, so let's flip this back, flip this back, flip this back, and then let's look back to the application installer, and let's just flip this back to the full game daemon, make sure everything's still working. Nice. So I guess on this also I should add a public will allow feedback and true. I don't know, like this is a weird one. Like I'm hesitant to put the feedback in the demo because I think that's just like let them come to the community, you know. I just feel like it's a better experience if they're coming from if the feedback is coming from people who have actually bought the game. Okay, so I think if I just go into UI or system service, where's the hang on, input service? Input service. Input service. Register, set cursor. it in system service? Just trying to figure out where I'm actually putting the submit feedback. What calls you? Feedback form handler. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna fix this later. That's an because I just want to think about that question: if feedback should be allowed from the demo version, or if like the feedback submission tool, which is very different than like just going on the forums and bitching about shit. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap it there. Calling it a night of sorts. Actually, while I'm here, I also just wanted to turn on... See if I can turn on Ko-fi again. Yeah, so I think tomorrow then I can get back to the input. There's enough sort of infrastructure for the demo mode now, and I won't leave that to the last minute. It was good. I just want to see my buttons one more time. Oh, and I should probably take that out. All compiler error. What did I do? My keyboard's been getting finicky lately. Okay, so escape. Yeah, there we go. Wish list on Steam. Join the Discord. Look at those lovely buttons. Yeah, I'm increasingly tempted to clean up this settings page. It's actually one of the older parts of the game. It's probably been here for like 8 months now. And these like double res things look much better. I guess I need to add a thing here for demo mode. Yeah, it feels good, man. So those buttons are there like that, and if I switch over to this over to full game, now they're gone. All right, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to leave it there. If Thank you for hanging out, watching me work a little bit. It was a surprise stream. I just had a chance to do a bit more work than I had planned. But yeah, I think I should be back tomorrow working on some more game input stuff on the new sort of tile elevation tool. Have a good night. Ah.